Glad to have you with us today. Today I would like to turn to the book of Psalm, chapter 78, verse 19. There we read, "Yea, they spake against God. They said, Can God furnish a table in the wilderness?" It's an amazing thing to think about the children of Israel asking that question. I mean, it wasn't that long before that God had supernaturally delivered them out of the hand of the Egyptians. It wasn't that awfully long that they faced the Red Sea and an angry Egyptian army, and yet God enabled them to walk through on dry ground. It wasn't long at all that God had provided them manna, angels' food, if you will, meeting their every need and providing for them. And yet here they are now, lusting after meat, wanting more to eat than what God had provided, feeling as though God had somehow abandoned them, left them, or disregarded them. Now they ask the question, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Well, they would spend 40 years learning that answer, finding out what indeed God could do or couldn't do. And may I say that God was able to furnish a table in the wilderness? Can I tell you that there wasn't one need that would go unmet? Isn't it wonderful to know that we serve a God of all supply? And you know, you may be asking in this time, this day, this hour in which we live, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? You know, with this virus and with many closures and all the things that are transpiring and taking place today, you may find yourself in a wilderness. But I promise you that God's word is true, and He can and will provide a table in the wilderness. Trust Him, depend on Him, rely on Him, and I promise you He's going to come through. I don't know how long this is going to continue. I don't know that anybody does. But what I know is that God can and God will provide a table in the wilderness. God bless you.